speedboating.
Wow, Hammond, Roger Moore isn't here.
No, he's not, is he? What is that?
It's my Alfa Romeo racing suit.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Look at that.
Oh.
Peacock lining.
That makes it better. It's the Dick from Del Monte.
It's the cock from Del Monte.
The Dick from Del Monte, he's saying, rah, rah, rah.
In an Alfa Romeo.
Tremendous.
In an Alfa Romeo. Looking good is more important than looking where you're going.
Oh, that's a shame.
When are you going to do that, then?
Richard Hammond emerged from the mist. Oh, hello. That's not a beach buggy, is it?
Well, I wouldn't call that. Oh, jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Tari.
Behold!
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
I'm in Africa.
These trousers, did they say in the shop, I'm afraid they are yellow, sir.
When he left, they went, yes, 20 years we've had those on the hanger.
And this. So that's the noise you want to hear?
If you ever buy a new item of clothing, never show it to these two, because they're like, ooh, what are you wearing that jacket for? It makes you look like a German game show host.
That's satisfying.
Why are you wearing that jacket?
Because I was at a party in India last night, and I've hurried over here.
Really?
Why did you go to the party dressed as a German game show host?
What is that?
It's a 420G. This was the
No, not that. That.
This was my jacket. I thought, you know, a bit of style. We're in Jaguars.
There's no style in the jacket at all.
This is riddled with style, mate. That is.
Some of your jackets are terrible, but I can't.
Anyway, this was favoured by every villainous bank robber and baddie in and around England in the 60s.
And how much did you pay for it?
£6,500.
What?
I know. That is a lot of car for £6,500. Look at the size of it.
We realised that branding stuff, obviously there's some money in it, so we thought, since we're in Scandinavia, we would launch our own range of car-branded Christmas jumpers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Talk among yourselves, everybody.
Hold on a moment.
This is modelling time.
Mine is a simple turtleneck, very, very warm, bearing the name of a legend on the front. I know, it's very special, very Christmassy. Yep.
I have gone for a very cuddly and Christmassy cardigan bearing the name, as you can see, of a car I absolutely adore.
Yeah, and here's the thing, OK? Mine is a crew neck, actually. Where's everybody? Why are you applauding?
Is it because they haven't seen us in knitwear before?
Right, now listen. What to do?
What? I like your trousers.
Well, no, at least he's trying. He's making an effort. You should have gone the whole hog. Maybe some nice, hey, we're in the outdoors, some nice chaps. Suede, but ventilated at the back. And that shirt, you've picked up that colour. Have you been getting advice?
Maybe turn our attention to the bears now, to Paddington.
Your skin's flaking. You should moisturise.
It's... What?
You should moisturise.
A little bit.
In the modern
It's
moisturise?
because your skin's flaking.
Because you're dry. You look like something found in a pyramid.
Anyway, listen, we must turn our attention.
Let's have a look at the sarcophagus.
I'm not putting that in the British Museum.
OK, and while we're at it, if you two dress less like tramps and more like gentlemen of commerce, the ladies and gentlemen of China might take us more seriously.
Oh, so you're saying we've got to get said?
Yes.
My whole tongue is wrapped up in intestine. The next morning, we reconvened after buying ourselves some business suits. We're supposed to be sending out a message that we're important and that people should listen to what we have to say. Now, I've done that.
I think we are doing that well.
No, I am. No, you just look like you've got a submachine gun in a violin case. You seen James, by the way, this morning?
No, I haven't seen what he's gone for. But let's be honest.
Brown.
Yes.
It'll be brown.
It'll be brown.
Nothing is more certain
somber,
than brown.
Severe.
Yeah.
It's not brown. That's not.
Good morning, Vietnam!
That is bold.
Now, don't pretend you did that on purpose.
Well, shall I be honest?
Yes.
I ordered it using a translation app I got from my phone.
And you mistook green for grey.
I don't know if I did or they did or it doesn't work, but I said light comma, grey, meaning lightweight, grey. But I've
See-
got green.
Yes, and you look ridiculous, and nobody's going to listen to a word you say. The fact is, though, we were all suited up. It could be worse. What are you wearing?
Yeah, I know. I've overdone this. I am sweating with embarrassment.
Have you had that made?
Yep.
Whose measurements did you send?
John Bon Jovi's.
I was a little ambitious. Well, you know what it is when the doctor says, how many units of alcohol do you drink? And when somebody says, what are your measurements? Definitely 30-inch waist, 40-inch chest. I lied.
Have you noticed what he's done here? Very flamboyant buttons.
Buttons, yes. It's like he's easing himself into the role.
Can we just move on from his sartorial faux pas?
Oh, hello. Car trouble.
Yeah. Yes.
Typical Aston, you see.
It's broken down.
Anyway, look, you haven't got long to get it going because I'm going to be down again in a second, changed and ready to roll.
Whilst Hammond was upstairs chiselling off his sweat, James and I made a run for it. And in case he caught up with us on the motorway, we took some precautions. This is the work of a genius. We are now protected from Mr. Hammond completely. James's head was a bit of a problem with this plan, but we've solved it.
Don't worry if you don't recognise me, viewers. It's me.
The question was, would Richard Hammond recognise him?
Here comes Richard Hammond now. Just look straight ahead. Look straight ahead.
And the answer was...
Not looking. Oh, God, he's waving at me.
Anyway, important business to be done.
Rather than wait for Jeremy, we decided to be ready in case our final target appeared.
When you see someone driving a Fiat, you don't think, well, I bet he waves his arms around and has a weird relationship with his mother.
Or someone in a Volvo, you don't think, oh, I bet he gets naked and then rolls around in the snow with his neighbours.
Exactly.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't make assumptions based on the car's nationality
No,
at
you
all. It
don't.
doesn't come
You
into
don't.
it.
But with an American car,
do.
You absolutely do.
You're absolutely right, because if, for example, I mean, let's just take a hypothetical case. If you saw a classic Mustang, say a dark green one, and it was being driven by Richard Hammond, all you can see is his face just
Yeah.
sticking up above the steering
Yeah.
wheel. But you'd still think, I bet he's wearing cowboy boots.
And he is.